Hey gang, and welcome to this week's edition of the 2-Minute Drill. The purpose of these videos each and every week is to educate and entertain on topics related to life insurance. Now, you might remember a few weeks ago we talked about the differences between whole life and term life. Today I want to talk about a third option that's becoming rapidly popular amongst our client base. It's called the No Lapse Guarantee, or NLG policy. Now, a lot of insurance companies sell similar policies and they may call them something different, but at Woodman we call them a no lapse. And basically what this policy is, it's a hybrid between a whole life and a term life. With a term life policy, you basically rent your insurance essentially for a specific amount of time, 10 years, 15 years, 20, or even 30 years. But with a no lapse, basically what you're doing is you're extending that term to a specific age 80, no lapse to age 100. There's even a no lapse to age 120 option. The way it's kind of like a whole life policy is because it goes well beyond the age of expectancy, it basically serves as permanent coverage, much like a whole life policy would, and it does have a little bit of cash value inside that policy. Now, not as much as a whole life, certainly, but there is a minimum guaranteed interest rate to a no lapse, just like there is a whole life. It's a great product, especially from a price point, because as you would expect, if you have whole and you have term, no lapse being in the middle, the price also reflects that as well. So it's a much more affordable option that can also provide you permanent coverage without the price of paying for a whole life policy. Something to think about. If you're interested in learning more about the no lapse or any of the products, whole life, term life, or even universal, which we'll be talking about a little bit more down the road, please direct message me and I'll be glad to fill you in. And we thank you for joining us once again this week for another 2-Minute Drill.